Recorded. Well, let's read a poem about my college years. Oh, well, I don't know if it's college. C'est lycée in France, but I don't remember in English which is well.
Yeah, college is good. College is good.
Great, thank you. So the title is Delayed Trap. To say or not to say, a trapdoor, a delayed trap. I didn't want to disturb everything, so I didn't say anything. And my life unhappened, flanked by the ground and dismantled, the seed loft with unshed tears, desert of salt. And memories running away, a big sobering trunk disenchanting tomorrows. I'm setting sail. I'm going elsewhere, where I won't be a bother. People who'd like me a little better, or at the very least wouldn't hate me. Waking up and hiding at the bottom of the bed so as not to see the early morning glow, throwing sleepers out the door to scare her away, waiting for the sharp slam to finally dare to go out. To swallow a breakfast, cool down, do not vomit. Run. This time too late again. The high school gate closed, the park gate welcoming. A bench, trees, singing birds, a pack of cigarettes, a book. The weight of shame and silence sticking to your neck, finding an excuse. Just this morning, I would have thrown up. I wouldn't. I don't feel like it anymore. I don't want to play the game anymore. I'm not interested in all their rules. I didn't ask to come here. I wanted something else. So I say nothing. I pretend everything's fine and of my life, all dismantled. I pick up the pieces. I rewind the thread. I'm learning to walk. I'm learning to weave. I'm learning to listen. I'm learning to look beyond appearances, beyond delusions, to hear what is not said. Smell what stinks beneath the masks. Perceive in a world of fools the great carnival. If you're going to be in it, I might as well play. I take the stage. I bawl. I clown. Laughter that squeaks. Words that scratch, words that ooze. And the wave breaks and take the ship by the bottom. That's what it's like to choose a mermaid as captain, inevitably. It couldn't be any other way. Embracing castaways to teach them to live beneath the waves, not to drown, sailing in troubled waters, between two waters, singing to find your bearings, singing to communicate, the echo, the tears, the great original sorrow, Mother Ocean. Stop drinking to believe, dive deep to see. The little stars that shine at the bottom in the dark ices of monsters with hearts this big. Deep down, we don't talk, we drink in silence. We drown it all, waiting for it to pass. Absence. Rain on the sidewalk, lampposts, headlights. Everything shines, everything sparkles. I walk on water. I even run on it. In my big dust cover, raincoat, wooden-handled umbrella, tartan plaid in a quiver, a book in my pocket, cigarettes in the other, I roam the streets of my Paris, from high school to high school with no apparent ties. I move like a spider. I weave my network, my big family at heart. So that was my first one. And now let's read this one. It's one of my poems melt with scientific vocabulary. So let's read it. Glacier Dream. The black winds of carbon inks the landscape. The translucent becomes opaque. Neve no longer reflects. The permafrost heats up, swinging droop. It is too hot to snow. The rain drips and accelerates the melting. Apathetic calcium phosphate. Carbonato hydroxyapatite. My bones vibrate from the silence of the rocks. I miss this pale blue that illuminates the bottom of chasms and crevices, luminous and profane, gurgle, crack, fused with mysterious lasers, sliding walls, shining, elusive. Where does the water of the glacier go when it does not return? Nothing is lost, everything is transformed. But into what? I miss the ice, its snowy coat, protective cocoon that watches over the sleep of the heads, slow filling of the glacial reserves, hollow humps for chamois. Where are born the great rivers? Where does the water go? The castle of grandmother ice is melting day by day. The memory of the mountain is gone. The mass of ice slides down the slope in slow motion. Then I close my eyes in a vain attempt of freeze frame. I set up a dam to go back in time. I climb the cold waterfall of my childhood memories with a feather. Is there a paradise for Glacier? Bonatti has taken his pillow. Abrupt disaster, this void. What to do when the time accelerates to the point to see a mountain collapse? A glacier to die in barely 30 years. May my tear go one day bless its flank, scattered in a few downy flakes, light as a caress, and this pale and deep blue wrinkled with cracks shine again on the amazed smiles of those who will find a way to save it. With the return of his woolly mammoth friends, will he succeed? Or should I ask Lady Holler and Bigfoot for their help? So that was my second one. And let's read one very useful howl. I'm just between two poems. One is about when you don't have any book to read because you are ending the one you are reading and it's very late and it's awful because the bookshops are closed. And another one in Spanish about being in classroom and thinking about something else. And let's read in Spanish. It will change a little. The title is Musa de clase. Yeah. No me importa si lo que dice no es perfecto. Esto cambia. Me gusta su aterciopelado, su música. No necesita pedales de efecto para poner su voz. No me importa si tiene un pelo que parece algo para quitar telarañas. Me hace querer sumergir mis sueños. Me inspira. No me importa si parece que cayó allí por casualidad, a tope, al lado de sus zapatos. Cuando está allí, el lugar tiene un alma. Me siento en mi lugar, me siento muy bien. Me gusta sentirlo cerca. Oír su respiración, sus pequeños ruidos, zapato que chilla, rodilla que salta, todos estos pequeños gestos familiares, microballet, la mano que alborota, los dedos que tocan el aire o en el borde de la mesa, su manera de escribir pequeñas respiraciones en la densidad de precios, la pizca de sal que lo cambia todo. No es por lo que hablamos, en realidad casi no. Y aún así hablo mucho. Me gusta su silencio. Me gusta la vibración de su burbuja. Se adapta bien a la mía. Cuando él está aquí, me escapo mejor, como si saber que estará aquí cuando vuelva a la realidad me ayudaba a salir más profundo. And that's it.
Oh, that's good. Thank you so much, my friend. I adore what you just shared with us. The way you have, in the first poem, my life all dismantled, and you work on picking up the pieces. And what really grabbed me the most was to smell what stinks beneath the masks. And you have these carnival images, and I'll have to send you the woman translate of her French poetry. Um, she has a poem about masks that is absolutely incredible. Um, so it's published as well. I'll send you the link. Uh, Words that scratch, words that bruise. Oh my God. Now, these are wild, almost surreal images, but it's absolutely the case that words can scratch at the heart, and or bruise the soul. I walk on water. I even run. I love that. And the way in your poem with scientific lexicon, you have time accelerates, until you watch the glaciers melt. Uh, and what a brilliant thing this is. Nothing is lost, everything is transformed. Indeed. And that's what saints say about death, the illusion of death. And that's what, Tesla would say about energy. Brilliant, brilliant. Nothing is lost, everything is transformed. I adore what you do. Thank you so much. I could have written down more. Okay, so now we have our friend and list maker this evening, 2 weeks in a row. Thank you so much, Rorschach. I'll be quiet. I'll get your